We already harvested some carrots, but we have some left. And there was 3 rows here. And these ones will be ready to come out soon. And we'll show you. That's what they look like. Real cute. And we freeze them all. So we have a whole bunch of fresh ones for the winter. Okay, now we have our middle garden. This one's 22 feet by 14 feet. And this one is more in the shade. And in this one we normally put leafy lettuce, chard, arugula, spinach, and my basil, which will actually go into my tomatoes when we do the jars. So this can be harvested at any time. But if you want to harvest later on, you have to take away the little shoots that come out, the flowering shoots, so that it doesn't go to seed. So this has to be removed, and you can keep the basil right up to fall without having it go bitter. So that's good. And then we have our parsley, which is, you can use that for anything, so that's always there. And then our second crop of red leaf lettuce, which this whole section is completely done. This was harvested because it's more in the shade, so this patch is mainly for the spring. And then we have some spinach, which is bolting because of the heat, so that's not a good thing, but that's okay. Now you also noticed in between the gardens we have like this irrigation system, which is amazing because you can basically water your plants at any time whenever you want. So you don't have to water the whole garden, you can water segments of the garden. And it also has these on and off valves, the turn valves, so this way you can regulate the water flow to whichever garden you want. And it comes in real handy when it's really warm. And then you've got your main lead here, which you can attach from garden to garden. Okay, now we have our last garden, which is 42 by 14 feet. And this one mainly has 2 different varieties of beans. And they're ready to be picked. We've already picked approximately 25 pounds, which I've frozen already, and there's more to come. So we have French variety, which is like this one. And then we have the Romano variety, which I showed you before in the larger garden, but this one is a little flat. This type of bean, it's a little bit flatter. It's more of a tastier bean, I think, but everybody has their preference. This one, we planted dill a little later, but that's because I didn't want it to go into seed for the fall, so this way I have fresh dill, just a little bit for certain vegetables that I want to add it to. And then we have a whole section of cucumbers, which I've already harvested and made cucumber salad for a long time. So you can see now, still you got the little ones coming through, and we're at the end of August, so these will continue. And as you can see, this is pretty much the size I picked them at. They're a little tastier this way, they don't taste as bitter. And that's pretty much it. And I've got the same irrigation system in all gardens. And yeah, now we can have beans for a long time and all my vegetables for the winter. That's it. Here's my garden.
Yay.
Thank you.